Assalamu alaikum students. I am Mrs. Mazera, your Pakistan studies teacher. We are learning about the topic emergence of Pakistan, SLO 3.1 towards Pakistan Resolution 1940. We have learned about general election 1936 and 37 and their results in the previous lecture. Now we are learning about the Congress Rule 1937 till 39 and Day of Deliverance 1939. So, before starting the topic, we should take a review of the previous lecture. The results of election 1937. The election results were mixed and disappointing for both Congress and the Muslim League. Congress, which claimed to speak for all Indians, captured 711 seats out of 1,711 seats. It only won 26 Muslim seats and represented about 5% of Indian Muslims. However, the Muslim League showing was dismal. Out of 489 Muslim seats, Muslim League only won 104 seats. It captured a number of seats in the Hindu majority areas but fared poorly in Muslim majority provinces. In the Punjab, it won only 1 out of the 86 Muslim seats. Most of the Muslim areas were taken by the Punjab Unionist Party. The Muslim League was still not as well organized as a political party as Congress. This partly explained its disappointing results. In some areas, lack of organization made it difficult to find suitable candidates. The fact that the League did better in areas of Hindu majority showed that Muslims there were more politically aware and feared Hindu domination. As well as there is one more reasons for failure that Muslims of the subcontinent did not accept the Muslim League as their political party. They supposed that the Muslim League was a party for elite class. Now start today's lecture. Discuss the impact of Congress rule. As you know, Congress made the rule. Congress ministries were formed in July 1937 in 8 provinces. What were the names of the 8 provinces where they made their ministries? It was invited to form ministries in the United Provinces, Central Provinces, Bihar, Orissa, Madras, Bombay, and later Assam and the NWFP. Even in the 3 remaining provinces, Punjab, Sindh and Bengal, where there was a Muslim majority, the League did not fare well. It won only 109 of the 482 seats reserved for Muslims. So Congress made the ministries in that areas too. Then, what were the impacts? Congress introduced the following reforms in the provinces. Hindi became the national language. Congress flag became the national flag. Bande Mataram, taking from the novel of Chandra Chatterjee, became the national anthem, started in schools. A strict prohibition was laid on cow slaughters. Then, the construction of new mosques were banned. Noisy processions were passed near the mosque and prayer times. Pigs were pushed into the mosque and azan was frequently interrupted. Hindu-Muslims riots broke out in different areas to kill Muslims. The Muslim houses were property were set on fire. One by one we have to look the schemes or the reforms which were taken in the Congress rule. First of all, Varda scheme. Varda scheme was an educational scheme based on Gandhi's views and it introduced into all Congress education ministries. Teaching was to be in Hindi. Spinning cotton by hand was introduced into the school's curriculum, and there was to be no religious education. All students were expected to bow before a picture of Gandhi hung in their schools. Muslims saw these measures as an attempt to subvert love for Islam amongst their children and convert them to Hinduism. They introduced the stories of Hindu heroes and religious leaders to the young generation. Then Vidya Mandir scheme. Vidya Mandir scheme, it was another educational scheme introduced in educational institute. It aimed to convert non-Hindus to Hinduism. Students were asked to pay respect to Gandhi's portrait and should sing Rhyme in his praise. Hosting of three colored flag. Hosting of three color flag was necessary. The Congress, after taking over the government in the provinces, immediately ordered the hosting of three color flag along with the British Union Jack to prove that there were only two powers in India, which were the British and the Congress. Bande Mataram. Bande Mataram was a national song of Hindus. Hindus were encouraged to expel Muslim from Hindustan. This was not a Congress policy, but the singing of the song was made compulsory before the start of official business every day in the provincial assemblies. This worried and offended Muslims. Now watch the video for related to Congress Rule 1937 till 39. Now discuss the impacts of Day of Deliverance 1939. Why did the Day of Deliverance 1939 celebrated and what happened in that day? Actually, in 1939, the Second World War began. Britain declared war against Germany. The government appealed to all political parties for help and assistance in this hour of need. Congress convened its meeting to consider government's appeal and put the following conditions for assistance in war. British government should explain the objective of the war. The government should announce that the elected legislature would draft the Constitution of India. And the members of Viceroy's Executive Council should be those only who enjoy the support of the Central Assembly. The Congress strongly objected to the declaration of the war without the prior consultation with Indians. On the other hand, Muslim League supported to the British in the war while asking the Viceroy for increased protection of the Muslims. The Congress did not believe the promises of the government. The Congress leader expressed their utter disappointment on the decision of the government. The Congress, with a view to putting more pressure on the government, refused to extend cooperation and the government in the war activities and announced to resign from the ministries. The Congress High Command asked its ministries to tender resignations in protest against the decision of the government. In 1939 November, the Congress ministries resigned from their offices. The poor Muslim population took a sigh of relief as they have been relieved of the most tyrannical and oppressive rule of the Congress. With the resignation of the Congress ministries, the Muslims of India were relieved of the most dreadful domination of Congress and Hindu majority. The 2.5 years of Congress rule was an extremely hard and grievous experience for the Muslims of India, who had seen the real face of Hindu mentality. Quaid-e-Azam appealed to the people to observe the Day of Deliverance on 22nd December 1939 and bow their heads before Almighty Allah who relieved them from the Congress rule. The Muslims of India, in coordinates with the appeal of Quaid-e-Azam, celebrated the Day of Deliverance. Public meetings were held in thanksgiving prayers were offered in token of relief from the tyranny, oppression and high-handedness of Congress regime. Quaid-e-Azam said on that event, I wish all the Muslims over India to celebrate Friday 22nd December as the Day of Deliverance and thanking as a mark of relief from Congress tyranny. What were the impacts of the day? It showed the end of tyranny, oppression, and injustice. Congress was deeply offended on the Muslims on the celebration of Day of Deliverance. Now, task 2, there are two questions. Some Muslims refer to the period 1937 to 39 as one of the Congress training. Do you agree with this statement? Give reasons to justify your answer. Secondly, why did Muslims of subcontinent celebrate Day of Deliverance 1939?